Welcome back to Metzger. We have a final score here in game one of two games we'll see this afternoon. BU 10, Lafayette 2. And we saw a couple of crooked numbers for the Terriers in this one, as they start off with 3 runs in the first inning alone. And the issue happened, at least for Lafayette, with those 2, 3, and 4 hitters. This is Gant sending one up the middle, and that scores a couple of runs here. Harita and Ronson both scored on that single. Gant would later score in the first inning, and that'd be part of a 3-run first inning, as number 26 Kelleher, who had a monster game, picks up this RBI. Got quiet in the middle innings, but you move to the 4th, and at the top of the 4th, more long balls. Again from number 26, Kelleher. This is the first home run of the day for either team. Kelleher overall 3 for 3, 6 RBIs. She also walked, so basically a perfect day. And this really put the game out of hand, as in the 4th inning, the Terriers put up 5 runs. Lafayette did come back with a couple of runs in the 5th, hoping to extend the game. That's a home run from Grace Harvey, her first of the season, scoring Dickett as well. But in the 5th inning, the Terriers put the game away with 2 runs. This one just out of reach from Julia Roman, and that made it a 10-2 ball game. And here's the final out, a double play, an unfortunate double play, as that ball is just ripped right to first baseman Amodio, and that will end game number 1. So your final 10-2, 14 hits for the Terriers, 10 runs for Lafayette, 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. There's your stars of the game, and those are the 2 players that hit the home runs, Kelleher and Harvey, so that's an obvious way to go. So as we wrap up game 1, we'll take a little bit of a break, come back in about 20 to 25 minutes, so check back in with us a little bit after 2 o'clock, and we'll bring you game number 2. Again, go Leopards.com and the social Twitter handle for softball. You can find the new link on ESPN+, and we'll play another one. But for now, I'm Matt Fine for John Sabino, pushing all the right buttons, and the crew here at Metzger. Have a good one. Hopefully you'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to the Metzger Athletic Complex on the campus of Lafayette in eastern Pennsylvania. That is the winning team. The BU Terriers winning both games today, 10-2 in game number 1, 8-0 here in game number 2. 2 of the 3 games these 2 teams will play this weekend. Take a look at the highlights. It was really all Terriers pretty much from start to finish. The 3rd inning, after a couple of quiet innings in numbers 1 and 2, the 3rd inning was one of the big ones for the Terriers, as they put up 5 runs in that 1 inning alone. And this is number 26, Lauren Kelleher, with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. She was a little quiet in game number 2 compared to game number 1, where she had 6 RBIs, but did pick up that RBI there. And the hits kept on coming. Again, 5 runs being scored in that 3rd inning alone. BU real aggressive on the base paths as well, as number 10, Huerta Leipner, gets into 3rd base on that pass ball. And then that's number 3, Kate Pryor, taking one to right field, and that's what got the Leopards out of the jam. One of the better defensive plays you will see, as Wynn picks up the catch right there. But whatever Lafayette did, BU said we can do one better. That's Huerta Leipner with a real nice play in the 3rd inning as well at the 2nd base position. And as we move to the 4th, more problems for the Leopards. Number 22, Coker, with 3 hits today. This one picked up an RBI, as number 24, Lauren Nett, scored there. And number 2, Emily Gant, sends one to left center field as well, picking up a couple of RBIs. That was a double for her in the 4th. The 5 runs in the 3rd, 3 more in the 4th, put that game pretty much away. The question was, will we go past 5 innings? And we do not, as Allison Boaz in control the entire time. She gets the win, does Boaz. 5 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, struck out 6, walked none. Boaz now 10-4 on the season. Jackie Cal gets a loss. She is 1-6 so far this year. Our stars of the game, Emily Gant, 2 for 3, 4 RBIs, a couple of stolen bases. Saucony Cozart, 2 for 2. Lafayette picked up 4 hits in game number 2, and Saucony Cozart had 2 of those 4 hits. With the win, the Terriers now move to 18-3 on the season, 2-0 in the Patriot League, and the Leopards falling to 5-17 overall, 0-2 in the Patriot League. They'll have a chance to do this all again. We'll play a single game tomorrow right here. Our start time is at noon, a game you can see on ESPN through the Patriot League Network. But for now, that will do it for me here at Metzger. I want to thank John Sabino for pushing all the right buttons and his staff. My name is Matt Fine. Thank you for joining us in games 1 and 2. We'll see you again tomorrow at noon. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Ball inside out. Diving at second base. A great play by the second baseman. We've seen some excellent defensive plays this